Do you want to know how you can feel secure, valued, and validated? I know how it feels when your self-esteem is super low. Maybe your partner has hurt you in the past, or maybe even complete strangers have judged you. This video is for you if you want to know how you can maintain your worth in all your relationships, how and why you should enforce your boundaries, and why you shouldn't settle for less than what you deserve. So everyone would love to feel secure, valued, and validated, not just in relationships but also in life. But it's a mistake to think that it's something that will just fall in your lap somewhere down the road. The truth is, these things are cultivated. It's something you create and make room for in your life. It's not just a distant dream or some gift from above. There's something you can build starting now. And the work begins with you. Here are a few things you can start doing to be irreplaceable in love and invincible in life. Number 1, stop caring about what other people think. It's a sad reality that most of us give our power away to strangers or people that don't even know us or have anything to do with our lives. We're constantly aware of how we're perceived and how people would judge us. And we forget that what's most important is our perception of ourselves, how we think and feel about ourselves and our lives. If you're living a life that you want, why would someone else's opinion matter? Unless they're truly there to help you grow and learn, to guide you to see something you might not be seeing clearly, it's nothing but a waste to lend them an ear and have them dictate how your life would turn out. You are the one living your life, and the power to choose what you'll make of it is in your hands and not in someone else's. This is also true in relationships, where people tend to measure their own value depending on how their partner treats them. While this one is hard to shake off, it's not impossible. Your relationships are meant to add value to your life. They're not meant to become your life. You enter relationships to find support, companionship, love, and happiness. But that doesn't mean that you don't have to rely on your partner to fill in the gaps, the things that you need to learn how to do. Before you enter a relationship, you have a life your own, where you knew your worth. That shouldn't change just because you're with someone. The only acceptable change that could happen is if your partner helps you realize more of your worth. If not, then that's not a relationship worth sticking around for. Number 2, respect yourself and enforce your boundaries. When you don't respect yourself, it shows, especially in romantic relationships. When you don't clearly communicate your boundaries to your partner, they are more likely to be crossed over and over again. And because you've allowed them to treat you a certain way, they're bound to think that it's normal and that you're okay with it. This is different from making proper compromises where two people honestly engage in what is comfortable for them and what they wouldn't put up with. Respect begins with yourself and what you will and will not tolerate. And this influences all of your relationships. You learn how to treat people by knowing what they will and will not put up with, what is okay and not okay, and it's the same in your dealings with others. This also applies to other relationships in your life, with friends, colleagues, and even your own family. If you've ever felt uncomfortable in the company of your friends, either because they make you the butt of a joke that feels disrespectful to you, or if they force you to try things you don't want, that could be because you never enforce your own boundaries. It might also be time to find new friends. Letting go of old relationships that no longer work is actually the respectful thing to do. This way, you would acknowledge that you've already outgrown each other, and instead of wasting your time and theirs or settling for a relationship that isn't adding to your life, you respectfully close that door and let it go. Number 3, don't settle for less. It might be tempting to just stick to what's comfortable for you in life and relationships, but if you don't go after what you want, would you really be able to live with your regrets? Just like how respecting yourself is essential, you should also respect and align with your own standards of what feels right to you and what you truly deserve. People tend to compromise this in fear of being alone or in fear of being left behind. But are they really happy? Are they content? If they were to die tomorrow, would they be confident to say that they lived without any regrets? If you keep letting your fear dictate the outcomes of your life rather than following the truth in your heart, you might feel like there's always something missing. Thanks a lot for watching the video. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel.